presentation of the NBA.
The 76ers anxious to get off the bus and get down to business. A look from earlier as they arrive. And let's go straight up.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jack.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. I'll look at the 76ers starting group. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Then there's Maxey, and it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. And for Memphis, Jackson is out there with Harrell, and there's Flash. Then there's John Morant, and it's Bane in at the shooting guard. And Greg, as the playoffs loom in the distance, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain, and you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable, and when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
Here's Bane. Pass to Flash. Morant scanning the floor. And it's Harrell missing. Now, here's Maxey. Guarded by Morant. Maxey, no good. The Grizzlies on offense. Here's Flash. A second chance effort. And Jackson finishes inside.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Pass to Harris. There's the steal. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. To the paint. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Embiid, the pass to Korkmaz. Over to the left wing. Now, here's Maxey. 12 points his last outing. Shot clock at 5. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Denied by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position. Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And Flash gets it to go.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Jacks up a 3. Korkmaz, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Memphis moving that ball around. And Harrell slams it in.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here's Maxey. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Here's Embiid. The 76ers again can't hit it.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And Flash gets it to go.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And they get it. Rebounded by Jackson.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Korkmaz. He's defended by Harrell. Passes it to Springer. Off target from outside. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Now, here's Maxey. He dishes it to Embiid to the left side wing. Here's Korkmaz. Back to Embiid. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
That's a nice soft touch from Embiid. Well, he's so smooth for a guy of his size. Scoring inside for him looks effortless.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
And they double up Embiid. Here's Maxey. He's off on that one, and it's Memphis the other way.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
To the inside. Jackson trying to break free. Harrell, that's good. Harrell's got his second bucket tonight.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Embiid, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now the pass to Embiid. Here's Springer. Here's Korkmaz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Down by 15.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
And I remember watching Embiid in college. You know, he was hurt that one year he played in college, so you didn't see a lot of him. But his development has absolutely been incredible. He just get better over the course of the season. A lot of times he'd improve over the course of a single game and even within a game.
Portis, he's checked in for Harrell. Pass to Flash. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Flash has got 13 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Kicks it to Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Curry's checked in for the 76ers. Pass to Harris. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Harris dishes to Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Portis. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Embiid against Portis. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Jackson with the second effort. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Brooks checked in for Bain. While Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Korkmaz. The 76ers trail by 15. Harris outside. High arcing shot. Basket counts.
This is how dangerous Harris is. Look at this. Capable of burning you with the floater as well.
Here's Flash. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Flash has got 15.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Portis against Harris. Here's Milton. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Morant passes to Flash. Basket good. 17 points in the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Harris. And the rejection by Jackson.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing this up on the glass.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Milton. Defense is right there. Here's Aldridge. It's rebounded by Portis. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And finished off by Morant.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing his style.
And the 76ers making a change here. Riller's checked in. The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shot of the night. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Harris. Harris missing again. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. Outside Portis. The pass to Flash. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. That free throw good from Flash. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Memphis. Both free throws good from Flash. Here's Riller. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Harris wide open. He shoots, drills the three-pointer. Harris has got 7.
Yeah, you know, the three-point range Harris has added to his game makes him that much harder to defend. He always is somebody you've got to be aware of.
Here's Brunson. Some solid defense from Harris. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Riller. Portis against Harris. 6 to shoot. Over Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And you watch Harris. He's been playing with a high level of confidence.
Well, Greg, he puts the work in during the offseason. It's obvious. That's why his game looks like it comes easier to him now, because he's refined it through his work in the offseason. And in a lot of ways, he's bearing the fruit of that labor, and it's fun to see.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Portis. And it's Clark in for Jaren Jackson.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
The 76ers again can't hit it. Memphis leading by 21. Here's Flash. Clark trying to get open. Here's Flash. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Flash has got 25 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And the officials call a traveling violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Brunson scanning the floor. That's tipped. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. That one drops for him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Flash passes to Clark. Here's Flash, guarded by Kerr. And Flash gets it to go.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Outside Curry. Three-pointer. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. It's the Grizzlies opening up a huge gap. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Brandon Clark is out there with Flash. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Brooks. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, Flash in the last game against the Pelicans was outstanding. He had 42 points, and it seemed like every shot he put up was going in. That's how dialed in he was. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Here's Brooks. Goes back up. And Clark puts it in. Clark's got his first points in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Milton's shot is good. Milton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
Brunson the pass to Flash. Back to Brunson. To the middle. Here's Flash. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I love that dish down low.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, always disappointing when you allow a team to come back, but as we all know, no lead is safe in the NBA.
And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Here's Maxey. Here's Korkmaz. And it comes off the front of the rim. And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Pass to Flash. Embiid with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Passes it to Korkmaz. Got a piece of it. Down low. And there's the pass to Flash. Memphis moving that ball around. He lobs Sends up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A
Kevin.
little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
At the top of the key, Korkmaz. Pass to Riller. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Korkmaz. Just 5 to shoot. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 6.
Few players in the NBA strike fear into opponents, but Embiid is one of them because of his size, skill, and crazy strength.
Brunson, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Out left to the wing. Embiid, the pass to Riller. Off target from three-point range. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Passes it to Flash. Here's Bane, currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Here's Korkmaz. Feeds it to Embiid. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Runs in the pass to Harrell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Harrell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Fade away. The 76ers with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
No good, and he's 3 of 6 from the floor. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Assisted by Grant Williams.
For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Flash, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
High post, Embiid. Taken away. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Bane passes to Clark. To the wing on the left. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. 4 on the clock. Here's Flash. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
The pass to Riller. And here's Maxey. Pass to Korkmaz. Offensive rebound. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
I know it's a tall task, but you got to box out Embiid. It's really that simple because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
Runs in the pass to Flash. Clark against Harris. Pass to Flash. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Flash has got 39.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Riller. Embiid with it. The 15-footer. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him. Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. And the shot goes in. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
You know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
So timeout called here. First for Memphis. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
Maxey passes to Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Passes to Maxey. Inside, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Harper's shot's good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The 76ers shooting just 31% in the game. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Flash passes to Portis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid. Grizzlies have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Memphis out in front, running away with this one. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Flash has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's Springer in at the shooting guard position. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. And that's now 6 points for Jaren Jackson. There's the pass to Maxey. Here's Harris. Pass to Embiid. Over to the wing. Here's Springer. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day 1. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. And Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to deal with Embiid as my assignment tonight. I mean, he's taking everybody to school. Stay out of the big fella's way because he's doing work.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Embiid, the pass to Maxey. That one goes. Count it. Maxey's got 6.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Morant. Softly drops in the floater. 7 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
They get a hand on it. Morant with the steal. Pass to Flash. Dishes it to Jackson. Here's Bain. Got a piece of it. Fast break, Philadelphia. Pass to Springer. There's the triple. Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Morant outside. The pass to Flash. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Maxey passes to Harris. And the rejection by Jackson. Timeout called the 76ers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Grizzlies on defense.
It seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And it's Morant missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Really left alone that time. Springer's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Philadelphia. Here's Flash. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Embiid against Harrell. Embiid kicks to Harris. 5 to shoot. 14 feet away. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Harrell shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
Boy, he certainly appears like a wrecking ball inside. Harrell makes it hard to cover him without fouling him because he's so aggressive, seeking out contact.
Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. Jalen Brunson comes in for Bain. And the 76ers also making a change. Riller's checked in. Adams against Harris. Rebounded by Flash. Flash has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the paint. He feeds it to Adams. Morant outside. Driving inside. And finished off by Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Riller the pass to Springer. To the middle. Takes the 13-footer, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Harris has got 15 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Morant. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson.
First team.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Aldridge left side. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Here's Springer. Brunson covering. It's Korkmaz in the corner. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Adams.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
Here's Brunson down low. Here's Clark. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Milton. It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And it's Adams on the follow. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Memphis.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Hey, guys, I think you got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of...
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers.
Williams is out there with Brandon Clark. And there's Flash, and then there's Steven Adams, and it's Wheeler in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Flash. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his third.
Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
76ers ball.
Now Webster. Pass to Springer. Here's Whiteside, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Wheeler, the pass to Adams. Pass to Flash. Connects again.
And just like that, he's tied the record for most 50-point games.
Greg, this is a record I never thought would be matched. Unbelievable season from him.
You look back at Wilt's 62 campaign and all the records it spawned, absolutely stunning to see the 50-point games record be matched. And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Wheeler, the pass to Flash. Memphis moving that ball around. Passes it to Adams. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Clark finds Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And Memphis making a change here. Harper's checked in. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Flash. Adams in the high post. Clock at 6. Here's Flash. The three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Korkmaz. He can't hit that time. Hey, Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now, the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
That free throw missing.
At the line for Memphis. 2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Philadelphia has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside, Webster bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Here's Flash. Webster covering. Williams passes to Adams. To the inside. Flash. That's tipped. And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash. That'll be his second foul.
Coming up to the floor for the 76ers. At the line for the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey, shooting 1.
Memphis has gotten 8 shots off from 3-point land and hit half of them. Brunson the pass to Adams. Here's Flash, guarded by Kerr. From the baseline, the offensive rebound. Adams' shot is good.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
1:53 left to play in the final quarter. And here's Maxey. And the pass to Flash. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Down low. Rebound by Webster. The 76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Flash. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. To the paint. It's tipped. The shot's good from Brunson.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And the dunk by Reed.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Wheeler, the pass to Flash. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.